Happy to see you again, children, for a wonderful, thrilling grammar lesson. This class, we are going to see the conversions. And do you notice something odd here? Yes, the children are dressed like a pirate. Let's get started with the action-packed grammar lesson. Okay, class 5, are you ready for the challenges yet to come? Okay, so in this class, something we have to remember is happy people plan actions, they don't plan results. Whether you win or lose this game, you are going to learn something from it. Okay, so what are the things which we are going to learn today? We are going to see the present recap of the present participle verb, future continuous tense, that is a base. And so we are going to see about the conversions of past continuous to future continuous tense and future continuous tense to past continuous sentence. So all these sentences, we are going to change the times which what happened and what occurred. It is going to be altered. The tenses are going to be altered. This is for our practice, but in real life we need a time machine to do all that. So it is just vocabulary and pure linguistic skill, and it is nothing to do with reality. So we are going to first begin a treasure hunt. Here are the things that you have to know. Unravel the 3 mystery questions to open the treasure chest. This is the treasure chest, and we don't know what is inside. You will know only when you answer all the 3 questions. So let's begin. Identify the verb form. Now, did you notice something in this sentence? We learned about collective noun, and I've used that purposefully to remind you of what is collective noun. A group of noun is named as a collective noun. Swarm of bees was collecting honey from thunder lilies. Collective noun is considered as a singular. That's why the auxiliary verb I used was. Collecting is you have to tell me what is this verb form. That is a question. Come on, tell me what is the answer. Wonderful job. Good. So the answer is present participle. Swarm of bees was collecting honey from the thunder lilies. Good. Let's go. And this is what we learnt this week when we started off with a grammar lesson. Future continuous tense. Subject will be plus base verb ending with ing and the last object. And also this base verb plus ing is none other than the present participle. The same manner we learnt last week the past continuous tense as subject was or were plus present participle plus an object. Now we are going to see one more question, mystery question. Unravel it. Swarm of bees was collecting honey from thunder lilies. Okay, this is the same sentence, but you have to explain me what it is. Yes, children, that is a past continuous tense because the auxiliary verb you used here was. So was is used only for the past happenings. So to describe a past happenings, you need to use was as an auxiliary verb. Now that we have found out, let's go on to how you are going to convert these sentences which are given in a future continuous tense to the past continuous tense. Very simple. 2 things you have to remember. First is what is going to change. Second, what is not going to change, which is going to remain the same. The thing which remains the same is present participle. The thing which change is auxiliary verb, is, was, are. But in this case, since it is past tense, it's always you have to stick on to was and were, depending on the singular and plural nouns. So let's see some examples. Yes, this is what I told you. Was, were, and will become, will be. What remains the same? It is the past present participle form of verb. So past continuous to future continuous is very simple. Whatever is there in the place of was and were, just remove it, and in that place put the will be, and then the present continuous remains the same. I've listed out the question and the answer which is there in your textbook, page number 116. Let's just copy this in your textbook. Turn to page number 116. By this time you will be having your textbook. If not, please go get it from your school. And the first statement here, the sentence is, she was waiting for bus. Now look for the verb. Where is the verb? It comes after she. Was waiting. Was waiting here changes to will be waiting for bus. The next sentence, they were going to Coimbatore. Remind you children, whenever you see a proper noun, a name of a person or a name of a place, you need to use the capital even if it comes in the end of the sentence. They were going to Coimbatore. Were, going are the verbs. So were, remove the were, and in that place put will be. So they will be going to Coimbatore. None other thing, not the arrangement or anything else doesn't change. It all remains the same. Suresh was playing chess. Suresh will be playing chess. Rafik was eating breakfast. Rafik will be eating breakfast. Now the last sentence is for you to crack. Okay, you just think about your the sentence, which is the verb, and what has to be changed and what has to remain unchanged. Let's just see how you are going to do this. Okay, and now here's another mystery question. Rewrite the sentence in future continuous tense. It's so easy. You know it already. Swarm of bees was collecting honey from the thunder lilies. How do you change the sentence? You just have to remove was and include yes. That's it, children. So the answer is swarm of bees will be collecting honey from the thunder lilies. Unravel the mystery questions. So here it is. You are brilliant. You found the jewels. Good job. Now this is the last part of our session where you have to convert future continuous tense back to past continuous tense. This is a little bit challenging. You have to focus more on subject. Subject, noun, probably, maybe a plural. More than one is plural. So when you have such things, you need to carefully use was and were. For singular, you need to use was, and for plural, you have to use were. So in the place of plural, you cannot use was. Okay, what remains unchanged or the same? The present participle form of verb remains unchanged. So I will be speaking here. There is a mistake. It has to be A. Okay. Speaking. I will be speaking to her. I was speaking to her. Okay, children, this is how you have to write. So, the present participle we saw, we finished. Future continuous tense, yes, done. The conversions, well done, children, we have finished. So, it's very simple. Look for your subject when you want to convert into past continuous tense, and look for verbs when you have to convert it back to future continuous tense. Now you all got it? Now for your protection and health, and someday you are going to be champions. Not someday, you are the champions, you are winners. And you did great. Good job, children. Good job in finding the treasure, and please know that you are our treasure.